on Do You Fear the Obama Administration and what do you fear specifically? Gloria, Miami, you're the first up. Go ahead, please.
Yes, Michael. My biggest fear is to lose the freedom that we enjoy in America and what American stands for. And what I wanted to say to you is I wish that you would call for the people who love freedom in this country to unite regardless of their ethnic background, because that makes your point stronger.
But Gloria, it's very difficult to call for people to unite when they're so divided. Obama is the great divider. I am telling you right now, this man has turned Americans against Americans, brother against sister, a mother against daughter. He has divided this country in a way it hasn't been divided since the Civil War. He is not a Lincoln. He is a divider. He wants us divided because he is a very clever man. And he and his minions know that when you divide a people, you can conquer them. Am I right about that, Gloria?
Michael, that's what happened in Cuba. I'm going to be 68. I left when I was 19. I've seen this nightmare already, and I suffered through it, and I came here because I love the country, because I admire, and now I see everything at risk, because when they divide, they conquer.
Well, what I'm saying, okay, do you know who came out today attacking the Arizona law and calling us a racist nation? Your ex-dictator boss, Fidel Castro, who agrees with Obama and agrees with Napolitano. It is Fidel Castro, the mass murderer, who now agrees with our administration. That should be very worrisome, Gloria, should it not?
That shouldn't surprise you because they share the same ideology, and the purpose is to confuse and to divide and to make democracy and the good people of America look like oppressors. So you see how dangerous this is, more dangerous than you could ever imagine, Michael.
But how many, look, I know this, Gloria, and millions of Americans know this, but how many of the young Cubans who were born here, of people who fled Cuba, really even understand this anymore?
Some of them don't, because we have failed to educate them. We have failed to educate America about love of country, about who we are, and that's what we're suffering now. They don't even know.
Gloria, you know how many years I've been in radio since 1994, and you know what I've been calling for? I've been saying borders, language, culture. And do you know, ever since I coined that phrase, I have been called every name under the sun by the illegitimate left. They have tried to smear me. They have taken my words out of context. I have suffered more than any other host in America. Remember, I am banned in England, and if people think that's nothing, they are mistaken. I've been fighting a government all by myself for well over a year now. The fact of the matter is they have gone after me. I'm not waiting for tomorrow. I'm living it today. I know who these people are.
Michael, don't stop with your message. You're the only hope. I admire you. I have been listening to you for the past 2 years. My biggest fight against the communists I had in this country took place in Market and Powell.
Market and Powell in San Francisco?
My son was living in San Francisco. I go there every 2 or 3 months. I was going, and I had the biggest argument with a bunch of communists, in Market and Powell. And I was.
Gloria, it's funny you should say it. I have a friend who's an ex-Soviet Union from Poland, and he tells me the people who talk most beautifully about Marxism with misty eyes are the liberals from Berkeley, who have never lived under a Marxist regime, but they read about it in books. Does that sound familiar to you, Gloria, the stupid idiots, the useful fools?
Of course, Michael. I'm telling you, and you cannot stop doing what you're doing. I love you dearly. I wish I could meet you one day. You're my hero, and I admire you for being brave and explaining things that are true. You're not demented. You know what you're talking about, okay?
Gloria, hasta la victoria siempre, if you know what I mean.
God bless you, Michael.